my name is Antonucci and I'm an emotional wellbeing coach for women. I've just completed 4 months of working one-on-one with Sigrid Tassies. My biggest breakthroughs I honestly think my biggest breakthrough is in the subtleties in my thinking. Right now I feel more myself than ever before. I first went to Sigrid because in my eyes she appears so free from the thoughts of what other people think of her, and a woman who truly lives her life on her own terms for herself first and foremost. I've come from a background of extreme addiction to external validation and living a life outside myself, so that's really what I went to Sigrid for, to support me to break through that. And not saying I'm on the other side of it yet, but I can feel deep within myself, and it might not be obvious to the outsider, but it's the feeling that I have within, that those changes, that heightened awareness about what I do, why I do it, and just those subtleties in my thinking, it's just making a dramatic, positive effect on my life. I also went to Sigrid to support me to heal my money story. My coaching business was just starting to take off, and as I was receiving more financial abundance my fears around money were rising to the surface. Since working with Sigrid, I now have the highest amount of savings in my bank ever. The past 6 weeks, I have signed 6 very aligned, amazing clients with just ease, so much ease. It hasn't felt like work at all. 4 clients in 3 days, and she's really supported me to tune into my intuition and trust it. Would I encourage you to work with Sigrid or recommend you to? Absolutely. Sigrid has held me in so much safety and so much strength, and her femininity, her grace, the way that she's connected to just herself and the planet. I truly feel seen. And for me another breakthrough of mine was to actually go to a woman for support. That was huge all in itself. So to be supported, held, loved, guided, mentored, and for a woman that potentially an old version of me would have not wanted to show up in my absolute authenticity and complete vulnerability in front of. It was a huge vulnerability in itself and breakthrough in itself for me to show up in that way with Sigrid and be held in so much trust and respect. It was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful experience for me. One that I highly recommend for all women, all female leaders. And Sigrid, you're amazing. Can't wait for the next 4 months.